the CH-149 Cormorant from 442 Search and Rescue Squadron in Cormorant, British Columbia. Well, Ken, looks like we have somebody on ground there that just popped the smoke, and it's not always a beautiful day in the neighborhood like we have here today. Quite often, you know, it's like off the west coast of British Columbia, we get storms, and we get waves, and we get winds, and sometimes vessels get into trouble. People get lost in the mountains. People get injured, and when you see this machine coming looking for you to rescue you, you know you're going to be fine. CH-149 Cormorant is dedicated to search and rescue. It can operate in some of the most severe conditions, making it ideal for Canada's challenging geography and climate. Cormorant has been used to help the Royal Canadian Air Force search and rescue technicians, rescuing injured mountain climbers, lost fighters, and ship's crews in distress, among many other challenging rescues. Powered by 3 engines, the CH-149 Cormorant has exceptional long-range capability. It can fly for over 1,000 kilometers without refueling, and with ample cargo space and rear ramp access, the helicopter can carry up to 12 stretchers or a load of 5,000 kilograms. One of the pilots, the other pilot is Lieutenant Colonel Francois Pascal. Our flight engineer is Master Corporal Colin Carr, and you're about to see our search and rescue technician, Warrant Officer Dave Dubley. Our search and rescue technician, Warrant Officer Dave Dubley. Give him a wave, he can see ya. All right, our SAR tech has disconnected from that winch, and right now we'll be assessing what needs to be done, doing any first aid as required, and getting the patient ready to be brought up to the aircraft. The Cormorant's shaped rotor blades are strengthened by titanium strips along the leading edge. This design gives the CH-149 superior lift and speed and significantly less vibration than many other helicopters. The Cormorant can also start and stop its rotors in very windy conditions, reaching over 50 knots. The command system helps you provide a stable hover for vertical hosting operations. And of course, it's a big helicopter, but look how maneuverable it is.
We watch our pilots and crew demonstrate the capabilities of the Cormorant. It's important, especially on this year when we're celebrating the 100th anniversary of the RCAF, to give you a little bit more background on 442 Search and Rescue Squadron. Of course, they're Western Canada's federal SAR unit, providing coverage throughout British Columbia, the Yukon, and up to 300 nautical miles offshore. The squadron maintains continuous 24/7 standby posture to rescue Canadians in need from sea to mountain peaks. The members of 442 Squadron work around the clock to ensure Canadians can rest assured that in an emergency, rescue will arrive. The squadron currently employs the CH-149 Cormorant, the CC-130 Hercules, and is supporting the implementation of the CC-295 Kingfisher. Now, a little bit of history here for you. 442 Squadron was originally formed in 1942 to defend Canada's west coast after the Pearl Harbor attack and participated in multiple European campaigns. The squadron was disbanded after the Second World War and then subsequently reactivated, absorbed other units, and changed roles several times through the years until 1968, when it was designated 442 Communications and Rescue Squadron based out of CFB Comox. Now, some KFFs here, or Ken Fun Facts. They flew a number of different aircraft through their history, including the Curtiss Kitty Hawk, an example of which we're going to see in just a few moments during the Warbird display. They also flew the Spitfire, the Mustang, the Vampire, the Sabre 5. They also flew the Otter, the Expediter, the Dakota, the Kanzo, all sorts of helicopters. You may remember the CH-149 Labrador helicopter, the twin-rotor helicopter that performed at this air show for many, many years, the CC-115 Buffalo. Quite a storied history does 442 Search and Rescue Squadron have.
CH-149 Cormorant is a fully certified off-the-shelf civilian utility helicopter modified from the military specifications of the European EH-101 medium-lift military transport helicopter. CH-149 includes certain rescue-specific equipment and physical characteristics and performance required to meet Canadian SAR responsibilities. All right, you can see that the wing has been deployed. Actually, it has two 273-kilogram rescue hoists, plus storage racks for search and rescue equipment, and can carry 12 stretchers. All right, looks like our SAR tech has our subject hooked up, and there they go. They're both heading up to the helicopter, folks. You can see them waving. Once again, wave your arms, wave your hat, wave Grandma if you brought her. Okay, put Grandma down. Thank you. There they are. Boy, they got the best view in the house there, I think. Once again, our crew on board, well, almost on board, is our SAR Tech, Warrant Officer Dave Dooley, our flight engineer, Master Corporal Colin Carr, our pilot, Lieutenant Colonel Francois Pascal, and our other pilot, Captain John Livingston. We have Cormorant's base at 9 Leander, Newfoundland. 14 wing, Greenwood, Nova Scotia, and of course, as mentioned, 19 wing, Comox, British Columbia. And there's the bow to this great Abbotsford crowd. Again, let's give it away as they head off your Cormorant Search and Rescue Helicopter.